Parlay Help, May the 17th. I have finally, or at least partially, or 3/4 of it, been able to get my voice back. I apologize to everyone. There were not videos for 3 days. However, watching history be made sometimes outweighs other things. The videos can always be caught up on. History sometimes, you got to run with the action and go. You have to use credit cards and just buy tickets and end yourself up at games that you didn't plan on going to. It's just how it works. Winner of the week info, TSC Mick at yahoo.com, Top Shelf Chicago. Biggest play ever on Parlay Help. Not only hits one, hits two. Let's go.
People get ready. 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 It's time for the challenge.
History was made. Only the fourth team ever to come back from an 0-3 deficit. And when that game was 3-0, thought it was over. Started to doubt a little bit. Nonetheless, we had actually found out that the Wachovia Center was offering free admission to watch the game. And we sent people there with cards that if the Flyers wanted to come to where I DJ, you can get your first drink and your first appetizer and no cover charge on us. And boy, did it pan out. And it was a party that went well into the morning the next day. History has been made. It'll be a moment I will never forget. Boston Red Sox fans can probably tell you where they were when history was made as well. I remember it. Remember it all too well. Because it was in the middle of October, and I actually had the privilege of being at a bar called Kaminsky's way back when. What was it, 4 or 5 years ago? And I actually DJ'd the Philadelphia Flyers Halloween party. History was made. Winner of the week, Mick from Top Shelf Chicago, who finished out the week quite well with a 5-2 record. Basher wins his third, I believe it's third in a row. Bankroll winner of the week. The record may not be exactly what you think it should be. However, in baseball, records almost don't matter because you have to bet so much to win so much, and it is different than betting on any other sport. The only one it can be compared to is actually hockey. If you can afford to now and then, sometimes 2-3 times a week, do a max play release, you have been making quite a bit of money for quite some time. So where are we at today? If Mick from Top Shelf Chicago has a winner of the week special, I will pass it on to you as well as the Basher. The biggest play I've ever seen Mick release was released today. And it was over in the Toronto game, a 50 to win 45 unit play. And also a run line play, which was a 20 to win 20, making him 2-0 plus 65 units on the week. Fantastic job. Basher did not have himself the way he wanted to start off the week. It happens. CT Sports Picks. Craig, I've said it, and I've said it. Just continues to win units in the NBA playoffs. He also won in baseball today, 2-1 plus 8.7 units. Pain Insider had the under. A lot of people didn't see that game. The first half under. Did not see that game going into the total areas that it did. It happens. Primetime Sports Advisors, who had a rough go of it last week, bounces back nicely today. 3 baseball games, 2-1 plus 18.46 units. And interesting enough, in the baseball totals, Craig from CT Sports Pick is getting very close, and we knew it was coming, to be into the positive units area. Pete James from Parlay Pete Sports as well for being in the total finals of baseball. There is your report. Oh, and just one quick reminder. If anybody dials an 800 number or an 877 number or an 876 number, remember they recalled all your information. They record it all because the person who owns the number is paying for the call. There is a very, very good chance I will be at the Flyers game tonight. The depending on the outcome of that game, may determine whether or not there is a Tuesday night report. I am determined to go watch history be made, and I want to be part of it as long as I financially can afford to do it. And right now, it's not the actual Stanley Cup, so the tickets are actually not too bad, even with StubHub's commissions on top of them. Very good possibility. We shall see. Now, it is raining at the time of this video, which means a block party, if it's still raining tomorrow, could be canceled, which is probably a good thing for me anyway. So again, history was made. And there was no way that I was missing it. So I apologize for those videos not being updated or the site not being updated, but this was something that had to be seen in person, and what a party it turned into. One way or another, we will see everybody Wednesday, either early in the morning or later in the afternoon, and get the charts and everything back on track for the rest of the week, and make sure that we at least get the videos up by 5 to get winner of the week specials promoted. I will know more later on about this game. It's a credit thing from StubHub that happened, and we'll see if it all goes through. Not sure, but there is a very good chance. We shall see. And if somehow, some way, the Flyers, because Montreal's been down before with that goalie getting pulled and come back, and they've been an amazing story as well. But somehow, the Flyers can move to the Stanley Cup Finals, and they actually play the Chicago Blackhawks. There's a good chance, because Mick's been talking about it now. He wants to get chat rooms and things going come June. Well, we may not have to wait till June, because Mick is from Chicago. I'm not 100% sure if he's a Blackhawks fan. And I believe PSA Wins is from Chicago as well. If the Blackhawks and the Flyers play, this website could explode and become extremely entertaining and interesting. Again, do apologize about the 3 days. Sometimes history takes precedence, and that's just how it works sometimes. It's not a big deal. Everything's updated now. We will see everybody at some point on Wednesday.